Hello and welcome to this video where we are playing mini motorways, and we are taking a break from the weekly challenge this time around because mini motorways have released a new map, which is Copenhagen, and I thought we could have a go at playing it together for the first time. As you can see, my best score is 0 on this map. I've never tried it before, but I'm very excited to try the new map, so let's have a go at it. Ooh, we've got some nice colours on this map. I can see we've got a couple of teal houses. I'm enjoying that a lot. And I can also see it's a map where we've got some trains. I'm assuming these are trains that are going back and forth rather than moving in a circle, but I guess we'll see as the map expands. Ooh, and we've got a new yellow destination, which feels like it definitely makes sense for us to swap over which houses are connected where, because this house is way close to this destination, and I mean, this one could even just... Oh, we have to go down before we can draw a bridge, and then this little guy could just come in here. End of week 1, traffic lights or bridge. I'm definitely going to pick bridge. This looks like a very water-heavy map, and traffic lights are useful, but I don't have any use cases for them yet, so... Pretty easy spawn there with a, I think, an actual pink destination, pink house this time, rather than red, which I often confuse with pink. I'm kind of realising as time goes on that we've got a couple of very narrow avenues on this map, which I'm wondering if I should be making an effort to reserve space around so we don't end up in a sticky position where we can't get anything through this gap. Obviously, bridges could help us out if that does happen, but it might be a good idea just to reserve that for now. 30 road tiles or 2 traffic lights. We're looking a little low on the old road tiles, so I will take that. And now I'm very happy that I reserved this road because I'm going to immediately use it to get to this purple one over here. I am really loving the colour scheme on this map. It is very aesthetic. And end of another week, road tiles or roundabout. This one is a bit tricky. I'm running low on road tiles again, but a roundabout could come in helpful. I think I am going to go for the roundabout. This is an interesting placement for this new yellow destination. I'm not entirely sure how to help him out, to be honest. I do have one idea. Although actually it involves using a bridge that we don't yet have. I honestly think for now this is absolutely absurd, but we're just going to have one house serving both these guys. I do have a spare yellow house over here that I would like to use, and even these 2 yellow houses are kind of oversupplying this one for now, so they could also be roped in somehow, but I've just not got the bridges to connect any of it up, and I'm not sure I see another way currently, so... Although with more purples appearing around here, I might be able to claw back this road and this bridge. And therefore use these yellows over here with a bridge like something like this. It's not perfect. She is definitely far from perfect. But it'll probably get us through this early game. And this green has gone circular. Interesting, very interesting. That makes me tempted to also hook him into this roundabout so that these greens, I mean they're kind of teal, turquoise, aquamarine really, aren't they? I don't really know what colour to call this, but I'm gonna call it green. Ooh, and we've been offered our first motorway and I definitely want that, so let's go ahead and take it. Oh, we've got a light blue destination. Again, just in the worst position possible. There's really very limited ways for this light blue to get out of this hole. Oh, but this light blue is much more nicely positioned. Still not perfect, but that will do better. End of new week, bridge or roundabout. We have run out of bridges. I'm gonna go for the bridge. Ooh, and that yellow destination has gone circular. So maybe these guys are better suited to helping him out over here. Ooh, and another green destination. We are really lacking the houses to support these. He might have to just be hooked into our little roundabout. Motorway or road tiles, that feels like an easy choice for a motorway. We do now have two and we've not used any of them yet, so I'm kind of looking out for opportunities where a motorway could make things a bit more efficient, and I'm definitely looking at this roundabout in the middle in particular. Bridge or roundabout? I think a bridge again, to be honest. We've just had this light blue appear in the worst situation. That really makes me think he's gonna need his own personal motorway. And to be honest, I think we can try and do a little bit to separate these guys out now. I'm gonna take a quick pause and show you what I have planned. Just having to let it play for a bit to let these bridges come back, and now I've got them back. Something like this. I'm still not totally thrilled with it, to be honest. I haven't managed to loop this guy in. And I'm using up a lot of bridges in this space. Oh, and another green guy. Not what I needed. And another pink guy, which should be okay because we've got quite a few spare pinks one way or another. Roundabout on motorway. I am going to be very thankful for this motorway. And this green guy is complaining, which is not that surprising. He's only got 2 connected up to him. I think maybe he sort of needs all of these ones helping out with a motorway. Motorway or bridge, and I would like a motorway because we do now have 3 spare bridges, which is pretty good, and I think they're going to be necessary. I've rearranged these purples a bit so they each have 3 houses attached to them. I am looking at this pink tick up incredibly quickly and thinking that this may be a good use of a motorway, to be honest. This is a pretty long winding road and it's only taking 1 house there, so I think this would be a pretty good reason to use a motorway. Perhaps I'll put it like this, and then he can just leech off all of these ones that aren't being used for now. And then I will separate them out once he's stopped complaining so much. And yellow in a slightly tight spot down here, not loving that. What could we do about you? I think for now I might just motorway these 2 guys in. It's a pretty temporary solution, and these ones are just going to maybe have to go all the way around him, which is a bit annoying, but seems alright. End of the week, traffic lights or roundabouts. I'm going to go for a roundabout. And these blues and light greens are kind of sharing a lot of what they need, so I might actually just put them on the same road. We are definitely in need of some more motorways as soon as we can get a hold of them. To be honest, this motorway could potentially be turned into a bridge. Well, there's a lot changing at once here, so I'm having to definitely keep my eye on the ball in a big way. Hopefully I can keep it going, and I've got two that I'm ignoring here, so I am not keeping my eye on the ball really. So I might just have to pause to fix those guys. Okay, we've changed around our motorways a little bit over here. I would like to get a roundabout to sort this out, although none available yet. Oh, and this grain guy isn't hooked up, so that's a bit of an oversight. This is a very ugly connection, but it'll have to do for now. Good job, traffic lights. I would like the bridge. I think that's going to be more useful. Probably need these two connected up again. Oh god, and this guy's gone circular. That is extremely bad news. Especially without any spare motorways. Kind of need to emergency some in there if we can. Oh god, and this guy's got circular. Wow, these greens are honestly so unhappy. Don't really know what to do about it, to be honest. I've not really got a long-term game plan with that. It's quite tricky. Just waiting for this motorway to reassign. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. There we go. Now run. Run, please. Wow, Copenhagen is hard. Everything is going circular. We could get some kind of roundabout over here, that would be useful. We've not even got a traffic light trying to sort these guys out. They are having a terrible time trying to get out of here. I'll go for this roundabout. To be honest, I don't think it'll be the thing that saves us. Especially not with that. Oh, I did want to try and sneak in a roundabout down here, although annoyingly it looks like that green destination has slightly scuppered that plan because this no longer fits anywhere. It fits here. Could I make that work? That's pretty ugly. Motorway or traffic lights. I'm going to take this motorway and I'm going to use it to try and sort out this whole situation, which is looking pretty bad. I can move that over there. Wonder if that will make anything more straightforward. The answer might be no. I mean, everything's going downhill at this point. I don't even know who to try and save. Oh, this guy, yeah, he hasn't managed to fix himself quick enough. That's a shame. We did just about complete 2,000 trips. Yeah, we got 2,009 commuters over 95 days. So, it could have been worse. And we can take a quick look at where that puts us on the leaderboard as well. Top 25%. Yeah, it could have been better. I wonder if the tactic of trying to keep everything super separate is just not very effective in Copenhagen, and we need to be a bit more on the roundabouts and road sharing for this one, a bit like you would if you were sort of playing with limited road tiles or something. But yeah, anyway, that was a lot of fun trying the new map, so yeah, hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.